long story short, other than the fact that this thing is big, this is a big boy right here, the console's dope. It goes fast when it decides to work. And that's the issue about that's my problem with this game. It's a new game, it's a new system, that's probably why it's crashing, right? I don't know why. I don't know if I have a defect in this console, but for some fucking reason, when I play Fortnite, the whole console will crash. Let's see how good this comes out, man. Let's see how good this comes out. I'm totally gonna be holding on to this too. So let me unscrew my microphone real quick. There we go. I hope that's not that annoying. What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world? I got my microphone working. I've been looking up YouTube videos to try to figure this out for easily since whatever the first video is that I bitched about this, and the solution was so fucking simple. All I had to do was basically allow Final Cut to get permissions for this microphone. I also really wasn't being that diligent about it. I was being very lazy, and I wasn't looking into anything too, which is why it took this long. And obviously another thing that you can notice, obviously if you can read the title of the video, Where's the Xbox? Where's the Series X? Where is it? Oh, that's right. It's fucking defective. Anyways, how you doing, YouTube? Whoever's stumbling across this video other than, my friends who watch this. Yeah, I got a little bit of a follow-up. I actually have two follow-ups. I have a follow-up to my Xbox Series X video. I was bitching about how that crashes all the time. We will be getting into that in this video. And I actually also have a follow-up to my eBay video, because I got fucking scammed. I thankfully got my money back, but I got scammed. I ordered this, and let me show you what I got. Right in this bag right here, I ordered what I thought was going to be a Panasonic Q style GameCube controller. It's just basically Panasonic made a fucking sick ass GameCube, but they gave me whatever the fuck this is. Some generic cheap ass GameCube controller, and for whatever reason there's fucking a Call of Duty character in the background. My cat's leaving because she's very annoyed at me yelling. I think I just woke her up. But yeah, basically I gave these fucking bastards $30-something, but eBay thankfully settled it and gave me $30 back. So that was nice. That's not the reason why anybody clicked on this video. I got an update for you guys. Yes, as you can see, we have Roy here chilling here on my old Xbox One X, because my original Xbox broke. I didn't buy this because I wanted it when it came out. I bought it because my original Xbox actually shit the bed and actually broke, which caused me to buy this. And then I ended up getting the Xbox Series X, and that's also defective, which means my gamer tag is still very prominent to my experiences with Xboxes. I actually think I have a really old video on my YouTube channel of my original Xbox 360, the slim one, red ringing too. I don't know, that's probably privated, but I'll probably put a little clip or some shit of that video. But yeah. So anyways, let me give you guys a little bit of a recap. I purchased the Xbox Series X. I bought it on launch date. I fucking waited outside of a GameStop for 18 hours in the middle of the COVID pandemic. It was a good fucking time. And yeah, it was giving me a lot of problems. I made a whole video about it, which you should check that out. So yeah, I was bitching in that video about the Xbox crashing literally all the fucking time, because every game basically that I wanted to play, it would crash. Call of Duty was crashing all the time. Planet Coaster, I was playing a lot too. That game literally would crash if I played more than 15 minutes of it. Now you might be asking yourself, yo Joe, you own this fucking console for 6 months, and you were having problems with this for a long time, and only now you decided to contact Microsoft? And my answer to that is yes. That is exactly what I did. Let me tell you why I decided to do that. Also, I'm getting up to check my camera because this motherfucker has... Oh no! Just knocked all my batteries down. What the fuck? And Cyberpunk. And I dropped my degree. My college degree. Why that was not the most important thing out of all those things. I was more concerned about the batteries and the Cyberpunk 2077, which I haven't played that game since it came out because that game was such a fucking buggy mess. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I don't remember where I was with the video. Oh yeah, I called Microsoft support. Yeah, anyways. So, I get pretty frustrated about this whole situation, so I called up Microsoft and was like, yo, my bad thing is fucked up. But the reason why I waited, that's actually what I wanted to talk about. So with every new with every new piece of tech and hardware out there, if I could fucking speak today, I was expecting this console to give me problems. I knew that there was going to be issues crashing for not only me, but like literally everybody who I knew who had an Xbox Series X. People were having problems with it, so I figured, all right, well, this is just technical issues. This is a brand new console, right? It's not like a new phone, right? New phones come out every year, right? And every time a new phone comes out, it's not that much different than the other. It's basically all the same internals. When a new fucking console comes out, it's like years have passed. Leaps and bounds of technology is supposed to have passed to warrant and justify another fucking console to come out. So I was expecting there to be problems. I just figured that the problems were going to be software and optimization reasons. I figured, hey, you know what? Maybe I just gotta wait for a software update and things will be fine. Maybe it'll be more optimized. Maybe this thing won't be crap. Maybe it's overheating. I don't fucking know. Maybe there's a problem with it and I need to fix it and I need to just hold out for it. So I was being patient. My fucking camera just died on me. Alright. We're back. I don't know how much longer this is gonna go for. I'm gonna try to keep this in the last part short as hell. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I was just trying to be patient. I knew it was new hardware. I knew it was probably going to fail, but I figured it was going to be software-related issues. For the most part, I thought I was right. Call of Duty started working fine. Most of the last generation games worked fine. Basically, what it came down to was Fortnite, for some fucking reason, kept crashing my console. Planet Coaster, which was like a next-gen game. I mean, kind of. I'm playing it on my Xbox One X, but my Xbox Series X should have been able to run that game fine if this can fucking run it fine. That's kind of what the point I'm trying to say. And then, obviously, like I said, the final straw was Resident Evil. And it sucks because I got to see 30 minutes of that gameplay gorgeously in 4K, 60 frames, or whatever the fuck it runs at. I don't even know if that's what it runs at, but it looked fucking gorgeous. And now, I've only played a little bit of it on this fucking console because it looks like goddamn dog shit on this console. At least in comparison to next generations of games. It doesn't actually look dog shit. It looks fine, but, it looked so much better on the Series X, as it should, because that's a next generation console. But yeah, I called up Microsoft and I was like, yo, my console does not like to stay on and it just keeps crashing and it's been happening since launch. I was trying to make it a little bit better. I was doing tweaking display settings and just trying to do whatever the fuck I could possibly do to make it not crash. I was doing all the troubleshooting shit and it didn't work. So when I got on the phone with Microsoft, the guy basically informed me that, yeah, the first batch of consoles, there were a lot of defects in the first batch of consoles. Go figures. Again, I fucking figured that something like that would happen, which is probably why I will never buy a first-generation video game console ever again at launch, because I don't ever want to deal with this type of headache. I'm not mad at all because I knew that this was going to be a problem. You guys are probably like, oh, why aren't you mad? Shouldn't you be upset that Microsoft gave you a defective console? This I knew this shit was going to happen. I knew waiting 18 hours for this, that this might be the fucking, the thing that might have to end up happening. But you know what, as long as the console, which is on its way, which we will probably jump to a future cut when I get it, but it's on its way back here. As long as that one doesn't give me problems, then I'll be okay. But yeah, that's where I am right now. That's where we're at. Again, it should be here in 10 to 12 business days. It's already been 10 to 12 business days since I shipped it. So that kind of sucks. But I think the only reason why I actually decided to go against what I normally would do and wait is because a lot of people probably aren't going to be getting their hands on one, or it's not going to be easy or readily available for people to get their hands on this console or the PS5 probably well into 2022, 2023, and by then we'll be a few years into this console cycle, which is kind of fucking crazy. But not only is the manufacturing rates dropping on these, but a lot of the parts are becoming a lot more harder to get and harder to manufacture because of the coronavirus pandemic that we're living in, which is not fake. A lot of people, for some reason on the internet, want you to believe that, but these are the same clowns that get their research from Facebook moms that also believe that vaccinations cause autism. So obviously these people aren't the sharpest tools in the toolbox. I was about to say tools in the sharp box. Maybe I'm not the sharpest tool in the toolbox. But yeah, so that's been my time so far. It's been great. I have not had the best time at all with this console. It sucks because when it runs, it's beautiful. But it hasn't been running, which is why we're in this situation. Anyways, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. In the next cut, you will probably see an Xbox Series X right here. And I will hopefully be updating you guys on whether or not that one is defective. I hope to God it is not defective. But yeah, nice. On that note, I think we're done with this video for now. So obviously, as you can tell by the different clothes and the fact that the thing that we're discussing is back, some time has passed. In that amount of time, I have really bad allergies now. It is incredibly hot out, and since I'm recording this video, my fans are all off, so I am not very comfortable right now. So I'm going to try to do this as fast as I possibly can. So yes, anyways, as you can see right here, my Xbog, it is back, baby. Well, it's not actually probably my Xbox. They probably just swapped it out for a new one. They probably didn't look at it, fix it, and then give it back to me. They're probably, like, looking at it now to, like, do that thing where, like, they quality check to see statistically how many of these are failings. You know what I mean? So this is probably a brand new Xbox, but the point is that I have it. Also, I'm not doing the bit again where I unscrew this and, like, hold it, because when I was trying to put it back together, it was really hard, so I'm not doing that again. This kind of hurts my hand, but it came in today. Just plugged it in, and literally I haven't even tested it. I'm just downloading some stuff. We'll get into some probably while I'm playing games or something. We'll cut to a point in the future where like I did test it. But anyways, what I want to do before we get into all that crap and why I turned the camera on is because I actually want to explain to you guys how this process worked for me, and then some stuff that I can give you guys some tips that so that way this goes as smoothly as possible, because there's probably a lot of people out there that are having this problem. I know a lot of my friends have this problem, and now that I've done this and got my Xbox back, I've had some of them mention that they might reach out to Microsoft now, and it was pretty easy. I'll go to get into it. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to shout out today's sponsor. It's a show that I'm involved in. The show is called The Show with Mike and Andy Show. It's the only show guaranteed to say show twice in the title. It's hosted by our hosts Andy Show and Mike Show, and me, the producer, Joe Show. If you guys want to check that out, the links will be in the description on twitch.tv/The Show with Mike and Andy Show. It is a variety show. I already put up a highlight on my channel by the time that this video comes out. So go ahead and check that out, and if you find that interesting, then go ahead and go in and chat us in the chat, so that way you guys can give us your takes on the situation. So yeah, obviously do that, because what the hell else do you do on weekday nights? Nothing. I don't either. That's why we started this show, so that way we can all come together and do shit when we have nothing to do. So yeah, anyways, this whole process was like pretty easy. All I did, again, like I said, I contacted Microsoft support, told them the exact situation that I'm not repeating it. You guys know exactly the situation that I went through. And he basically, like, very thoroughly informed me exactly what I'm going to do. That there is going to be an email with a shipping, pre-packaged shipping label. It's already paid for. And then I just got to find a box so that way I can ship the console out to Microsoft, and bada bing, bada boom, I get a new one. And you just ship out the console. At least in this situation, I just shipped out the console. I keep all the accessories and whatnot, because, like, if you do that, he ain't going to get it back. So just the console. So anyways, yeah, threw that shit in a box, threw some wrapping paper on it, and we sent it out of there. We dropped it off wherever the fuck, I don't remember which. I don't know if it was FedEx or UPS or DH. There's not a DHL anywhere. There actually is a DHL somewhere around here, I think. I don't know. I don't remember where I went. The point is I shipped it out. Basically, the dude told me that I'm going to get, like, updates from where it is in shipping, like, when it gets received and stuff like that, which all that did happen. I was informed, obviously, if you've ever shipped anything, you know that there's tracking numbers, so that way you can, like, make sure your shit goes to where it is and whatnot. He told me that the whole process would take, like I said earlier, 7 to 10 business days. It took a lot longer than 7 to 10 business days. Still, I mean, again, I was expecting that, because shipping and everything's it's still been slower because of the effects of the coronavirus pandemic. He also told me that he was going to touch in with me to make sure that everything was going fine, so that way if they did send me another one that was fucked up, that I would at least be able to tell them that. He never emailed me, which I'm a little sad about because I was really looking forward to your email, dude. But I don't know, maybe he will later down the road. Like I said, this isn't the end of the video. This is just the part where I explained to you guys the process and how pretty much easy it was. Now, I don't know if, like, you purchased... I forgot that my dryer machine, when it's done washing, has like 3 or 4 different alarms, and then it also keeps going. So, I don't know why it does that. That doesn't seem like it's supposed to do that. But yeah, I don't know. It was pretty easy for me. Like, again, I called. They gave me a label. I sent it out. And they gave me another one. It just took a little bit of time. That was all. I don't know who the fuck qualifies for this. I don't know what. But if you're having the same problem that I am, that's what you do. That's how you do it. And yeah. But anyways, obviously, like I said in the beginning, this is not my original Xbox Series X. This is one that Microsoft gave me because of this. Which obviously means that any data on there is gone. And actually, more specifically, they want you to factory reset your console before you send it out. I mean, factory reset anything that potentially has any type of data information on you, whether it be a phone that you're trading in, or a console, or a fucking computer, or whatever. If it's got your address, and especially your banking details, because I know a lot of you dudes out there be spending loads of money on FIFA packs and V-Bucks, and I'm also guilty of spending some cash on games that I play, so, you know, we all know that we spend a lot of money on these. We all know, okay? You want to make sure that data's gone, so you want to factory reset this shit, but obviously you're going to want to make sure your stuff's saved. Thankfully, because of cloud saves, that kind of shit is kind of like a thing in the past for the most part. But minus your saves, your actual games themselves will obviously not be installed if you do this. So you can either do what I did. I have an external hard drive that I got on my Xbox One X that I was able to transfer over to my Xbox Series X. I really hate the names of these. And literally all I did is I just put all my games that I play on the hard drive, and that way I was able to, as you guys saw when I had my One X out, I was able to still play the same games on that. So yeah, back it up. I don't know if you can do like a carbon copy backup, like an iCloud backup. Those things kind of do that. It's like a one-to-one thing, and I'm pretty sure Microsoft has like a very similar thing. I don't know if the Xbox has that. I didn't look into it, but yeah, I just put those things on there, and then everything else when it comes to my account, it's already being backed up by cloud saves anyway. So when I went from this to my old Xbox back to this, nothing really changed. Everything was the way that it was. I just, I knew my login credentials, and I know a lot of you motherfuckers out there don't know your passwords. So make sure you know your email and your password before you do that, which you should already know in the first place. And if you don't know, you should at least have an email set up so that way you can replace it. And I know some of you out there don't have that, and that's scary because that means all that shit's gonna be gone if you don't know it, you can't recover it. That's a little scary, man. I mean, we've all been there at some point, but I can't just stress enough how important it is to like know your credentials. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to lose everything because you don't know your login credentials to something, and you lose like all your saves, and it sucks. And I'm just trying to prevent that. So that's why I'm spreading this good word of making sure you know your information, or at least have backups and stuff. All right, I'm trying to help. So anyways, in short, back up your shit, know your login credentials, and make sure you factory reset the console, and just expect a bit of a wait. As far as the hard drive thing, I know the Series X has like its own proprietary hard drive. Look, I just have a Xbox specific Seagate like 2 terabyte drive that I fucking got at Best Buy. And look, I use that on my One X. And when I unplugged it and plugged it into the Series X, when I first got it, everything came over. I didn't have any issues with that. I know hard drives and shit can be a little weird. Like, if you buy like a generic hard drive, like you can't even use it, I think, on this console. So like, I'm not an expert in that field, nor do I even want to tiptoe around that minefield and accidentally give you guys the wrong information, and you end up buying a hard drive that just flat out loses all the data on it. Like, I don't know that stuff, but that's what I did. And as far as this goes, get some, I don't know, Google, somebody else has a video, I'm sure, dedicated explicitly to that topic. Anyways, that's it for this portion of the video. I'm sure the next section will be like, hopefully a minute or two, just saying, yes, the console runs fine and it's not crashing anymore. So after the shit downloads, which it's actually on the last game right now. I don't know if this will crash or not, but hopefully not, because I don't want to go through this process again, or else the tone of this video is going to change very drastically when we go into the next portion in 3, 2, 1. Oh, welcome back. You guys didn't left, actually. To you guys, this is only seconds into the future. For me, this was like 2 weeks after I shot the last part, and to really emphasize the passage of time, I was actually wearing a white shirt earlier, which was the same as the last cut, so I changed into a black shirt to just emphasize the passage of chime. Passage of chime. That's a statement. That's a word right there. But yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. I have played the shit out of this. I also played the shit out of the Chivalry 2 beta. Didn't have no idea what that game was. Friend of mine told me to download it. Downloaded it. Fun as hell, so I fucking pre-ordered it. But yes, I tried every single game. I tested the fuck out of it. It never crashed. Actually, it did crash. It actually crashed the very first fucking game I tried playing. I booted up Resident Evil, and it literally crashed right at my whole, and not the game. The whole console crashed. But thankfully, it seemed like that was a fluke. And it's working fine. Everything's working good. It runs smooth. The point is it works, and we're good in the process. Yeah. So, anyways. So, yeah, I mean, this kind of concludes the video. I mean, again, if you're going through these problems with your Xbox, if you bought it on launch day or if you didn't buy it on launch day, contact Microsoft. Do the tips that I gave you. I hope that was educational. I know it was very incoherent and kind of rambly. That's because I have not scripted any of this video. This has been all off the top of my head, and I'm just like rambling. So again, if it's not the most concise thing in the world, I'm not really that sorry, because I didn't script it anyways, and I knew it was going to turn out this way. So I guess find another video. But I do hope you guys learned something from it. I hope it did. It seems like it came out did. This video is already 20 minutes long. If you're here actually at this point, give the video a thumbs up and comment below your favorite what? And if you actually have made it this far, comment in the comment section your favorite day of the week. Mine is any day that ends in Y, personally. Those are my favorite days. Some people like Wednesdays, some people like Fridays. I don't know. I'm just kind of like an any day that ends in Y kind of dude. I don't like the days that don't end in Y. Those ones kind of suck. Or also, like, let me know your guys' stories. If you've had any problems with this, you tell me that too. I'd be more interested in what your favorite day of the week is than that. But if you want to let me know your stories, I will totally read them, because I get like 50 views on my videos. So I will totally read whatever fucking comments you guys post, because I'm sure there might not even be any. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, like I said beforehand, check out the show, A Mike and Andy Show. By the time this video goes up, I might have some other highlights posted. Or I will post this video and then post some other highlights, so stay tuned for that. Just fucking check it out, alright? We're trying to start up a show, alright? We want to get a little bit of success, so hop over there, fucking follow our Twitch channel, alright? Be there for the next show. And follow our Twitter accounts, so we can tell you when the next show is going live. Anyways, yeah, check out some of my other videos on the channel. I've already plugged a bunch of them. Check out some of my old videos if you guys are into, like, gaming videos of people goofing around playing Left 4 Dead. I got some shit like that up. I don't even know what the hell is on this channel anymore. I don't know what I deleted, what I privated, what's still up. I don't know. I don't know where the hell I'm going with this. I don't know how to end videos. This is another problem with this. Anyways, I'm going to end the video because all of the important information I have said, and now it is just me filling time because I don't know how to end the video. Hope you guys have a good rest of your lives. I will post the video. I don't know when I will make another video. I'm going to make another video. I'm done talking about this fucking thing, that's for sure. But I don't know what the hell I'm going to make a video on next. So, I don't know. Stay tuned. Subscribe for that. Otherwise, you'll see highlights of the show. I'm gonna go because it's really fucking hot in here, because it's 90-something degrees out. This is the second take I'm doing this. My throat is very dry, and I want to finish this video. So goodbye, guys. Have fun. Stay safe and be good people. I don't know. Goodbye. This video is over. I'm done.
Have you never seen the Hunter Biden photos, bro?
Dude, show me Hunter Biden.
No, we can't even pull the Hunter Biden. Dude, we can't pull the Hunter Biden photos up because they literally all have his dick in them. Like,
I'm looking up Hunter Biden dick pics tonight when this is over.